Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, o see them yopo.
Ben nyina no ye be mamu nyina mo ate. Na de akwaso ewo afo anonof in Ashanti region. Mfante in ahafo anonof Ashanti region. Asojafo na omugu Mfante mining site wono wo mu wo ho for why interest. Womu wo for eya honorable adusai a woye MC no interest ana. Womu wo ho FIF for why interest. The angels want to know. Yes. And that is my territory, that is my zone. The angels want to know. Na bibie ne wa e beto form a panie kwen wa e beto form e wo subire so tepa subire so twabidi ankase mfante numeso a meti atankole gabiga Mugabe mase mi hu mfonyi no. Yes. Yet no will be personal interest override the national interest. And the angels are monitoring closely the angels, the 900 million angels activities be a kwaso ewo ahafo anonof eya infante mane hono. The angels, the 900 million angels omo manita bibia na bibisa se adusa no wo interest bi wo ho ana MC na ho no wo interest bi wo ho ana. The angels want to know. See a magani amageshia and ye behu amago ho afeni matiasim maba. They say kremai okra ni fia ni nkra da edia urusie di agoro wo mu di agofo. I'm back. We want the best for the community. We want the best for Infante Subriso and its surroundings. We want the best for Anonof. Yeah, man, nipa bako interest and destroy the majority, the masses. No. Atankulega biga Mugabe masene kasano. Yes. And me kasa minim dia meka. Me kasa what you see. Na memma eye lands and natural resources aso ye ho no. O mo bo awura ho. Na wo sa soldier fo na wo mo ho no. Ejuma wo mu die na boa wo man we ya na moa wo man we. Yes. I don't support any illegal mining activities. And I've warned my family members. Nobody should involve him or herself in illegal mining activities. Galam say, "Ayadia mekra ampe." Yes, and I will say it without fear or favor. Who to me for me? Uchechire me kwa di mishema enye ye. I don't need it. What? Say ya nhweni ya ebe say. Say ya nhweni ya ebe ya dai ebe say. Ya tiasu ya me mu bino ya nhwe mane say. Ya nhwe mane say o. Ya nhwe anya dai emane say. Hey, you to me bo bi hu ba say onya bibi. The abane so peno sankofo no mote. But pay friend makame ho. Power to the people. Atankulega biga Mugabe masene kasa no maba. NPP for nam unnecessary press conference nkwa no moye. Opposition omu ni adwumaye. The useless opposition ye omu ni adwumaye. Na general secretary no wakoto ayampia no waja ho no wako. And now Ntim Fordjour that useless caricature must we were suffer. No akoto ayampia no wako. And the NPP were authority. Womu wo 2 minutes wo muteme kasa LGBTQ ho nseme wo Ghana. The useless caricatures. Asade be dey to na wawai. Was stop bargain was stop a speaker of parliament. Oh Ghana am office here afi. Krata wo twe command speaker of parliament na bon. And no sa no achi anepa. Unya ho he. LGBTQ. Ye wo Ghana ha Ghana for I mean Ghanaians are discerning no. Ghana for enhuru manim ko machi o. Ntim Fordjour Ghana for enhuru manim enko machi o. The across way back in 2023 2024 no Ghanaians are discerning me say Ghana for nim omure fee. The Afenyo-Markin so ya parliament Ghana for you fee. Yenim president ya Ghana for to abama no. Yenim the obetina yetina Ghana for to abade man no. We're winning massively under the Fourth Republic. So win will be seen. Look at the numbers in parliament. I don't know if when you say, and yet, and your ma, or to 2 years, I don't know if any other areas in a certain region, Kiajada. For Boma will be our home. Pejam hustle, some more ammonia. Yes. Now, so be an anwa can be sa LGBT who sama me basa mete NPP ni be can be. Kra ni fia na kura dia hurusie. Useless ones. I was say de ma mo pepe na muja dede no. Na muja nyansafo na Ghanafo to abama no. Yesi yesuma obanyansafo yensuma na moteten. Nyansani Ghana ni nyansani Joma Hama na Ghanafo nyina to abama no na mammo na obo no eye. Mo shut up, mo come on tum. Na mo magana for who amemo papa na mo nya dede no. Dede ni too much. Tida bia meka sa wo ya appointee a menya dia efi ba ho say wom. Na mi gusu aye hwehwe mu deep. I want fante mining activities no. Nyama bia ko hobia no mani dia kire kese. Esi na esi china. Se betra ma kwabrani bia be se bibia ho no wono wako. To no ane personal enti. Esi na esi china. Me na me kasa asem no. Yebe hu dia was yes amagani amagashi a yebe hu amaga ho. Yebe hu dia yebe ma ogana. Watch my lips. Tankuniga biga Mugabe mase na kasa no. Bema ba won sin so ma sa no. Ha me ya bema ba me nya obaba wo. Me ya bema ba. Yes. And yema NPP for ni ye nyina no. Acha so omo no opposition omo pe opposition tena. Enyema omo ye nyina no say me bo video bi. Enyema omo ye ti ankroma no eduru ba bia no omo pesa ankroma kwa ba dan ebekọ Asante region. Many one manya for tabi abo aten. Eye aspiring Eastern regional chairman, former chairman, also a petrum in beam. Hey, Anna Quanyani. Me koyi saba kosamene ebae. Yeni momo, embi before ni yeni momo fritete. Sa yupia asifo no, mambofo no, sa obiba no ya de ni ya, omumpe. Hedi we o mani mosi ajo. Ya mobisi aso baby a. School feeding ye adwuma. School feeding eye adwuma. O ma try na nsen asa ko hono ko mo de bakọ ye adwuma. Caterers ne tu o mo ka aduane no wo mo ye man kwada na aduane ne ye. Go to the schools and find out. The tears a try for no mo penalty no mo tia na mo cancer sem hunu. Sam TV ni radio so mo cancer hunu. Obi obeyi ni tia obeka asem no wanya wiemu ye ehunu ko mo obeka no. Eja me bia go so organ ha obedwane afi studio. Without fear or favor. Bema ba na kasa no. Dede ni too much. Dede ni too much. And then we have besia and then we have say Ntim Fordjour way. Ntim Fordjour way ya na ka say play me ni bia yeden. Aba besi eye the terminal 3 na cocaine ene niema eniwom. Ye pa na tabiri mu na afi de onam na opache onu odwane. Useless one. We were friend who suffer. So for organ high anymore. Oh, who sema me de baby ye pio na saying over 2 million I Ntim Fordjour. So secondary school now I say man so on. Who sema me be dregu hono kwa over 2 million wo. Be ye steady. Ye ka LGBT asema NPP for mo come anontum. Mo ye useless. Mo ni any moral right. Say mo be ka bi. Ye fancy on yanku ye no. Aban way by ye. Woman ma nursing training school so I would do every way back in 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. yefa mesi 2024 kura omuti fie nyina no wanya aban papa wo baba be pustu omo ene wanya IGP papa wase mo amuye chief inspector nyina no obi akwatwere nsohwe opese wudi assistant superintendent of police ya obi akwatwere nsohwe first ni select ene de akọ IGP we ninya ye easy sa COP frimpon IGP we Christian tete yono ninya eye easy sa juma no obo no CDS boy juma ukọ Ghana Maritime Authority a bibia de dana kwam ukọ ECG a enema de dana kwam transformers no na so obo se ne adum no omo sesa omo ye maintenance bibia oso omo sesa transformers no omo de new ones eba munya abotre system no bibia de mo pa bia adwama ma be ya mam na so omo bisia omo so ya no makofa bibia ba ene yese dwama ma ni nua akoto eye private jet no dwama ma to nan na no don premo ennam eye tepa sankore no mo kase be useless things obi a wonim koko obi a wonim atodwebo no kase be sanfo wonu na opportunity no watuni anye ni akoya na woye ni de ene begu enu mu ya dwumaye opposition for mo ye useless opposition they can wada feel useless opposition enya under the Fourth Republic yes the current minority ayi if enya sana bomb te say de Joshua abakoko womu ni hweye they don't have anything to do the womu man say womu be na te na omadi akohwie adi atro but Kenyans are discerning yes the muna nana mo ye UP for ni ye no ACBM de kuvado papa mo ye Jacob Chebe lamte mo papa mo mo ye ACBM JB da kwa mo ye na ACBM ye no bie ye tra ho emani few people we omo say o man no obi oba ye o man ni yi no o ba ku pekwan bia so o ma ye hindrance blockage omo pa de pa useless ones ye mo bia ba masa ye de ba ma o se ne tie pepepe o ye ma ho me bisa hwe power to the people. No fire. Now, as at Mera, 246 to take a well, sometimes I may be so cassa. Na me tears and Temera, Mosa, or Mocasa, 24 Cassa, wisdom, most and a baby. Na me tese will be Cassana, me quacutini procassa, say a Kufado say, John Mahama, what agenda 111 project no complete unya 8 years one other agenda 111 by what happened useless talk from a useless former president useless talk from a useless former president talk no kind any useless and on one kasa o say useless I'm saying it without fear or favor ya wo fa so bia ye nya Akufo-Addo so for the past 8 years here you treat a taxes the man who the papa bia na achievement ni nimba bia wo enwani play mo gare play mo ena kwatra program asi wo UN na what game we try for nyine na nam social media na Ghana for any wiasa man nyina obi ehwe for the first time in Africa yenya leader yenya president ya okodira UN no kasa it carries weight ema UN yetimi kwase yakoto aba yetimi kwase yanto aba ni ato aba ni aka kire say the slave trade kwaya ya fa so nkwasoma ikomo yedi nananom ya ofamo eye nkwasom the slave trade no entwaye Akufo-Addo okotra okoyue na de na no tumi ka ho obaga na no beka no blofo na oka kumasi dwomfo ma na ntiase oka eye amasama dwomfo ma ntiase re sa no akase so ne sin pija etraho 8 years Twitter eto color television koto black and white kwa we die nyase we hu picture papa wansan kwa na wani kwa brand we ene ne nkofo mababo my way kro no mo wi Akufo-Addo na bo mo wi my way we are finance minister we dane odane papa shemu ko okro so nkonukurum ko din se me will be maso ko po wo so no hwem papa less than 1.5 years more moral right some be pia bontina ba be kasa wo some said them ya topunum hwehwe mu bia mo yere mo nya ne tem ekofo wo ma di o man we abro wo ma di o man we sika e wo kwan boni bia so no se prosecute wo. The rule of law, no say Juma. Power to the people. If it must be done, it must be done well. Yet another on agenda 111. We are not fire. Production team Mofamenko. Please, concentration. Mofamenko.
111 must be continued. Continuity, not disruption, is how health systems succeed. What was built must be maintained. What was started must be completed. What was there must not be lost. That is how progress is ensured. The most ambitious healthcare infrastructure program in our country's history.
I'm trying to cut it off. Useless one. Kasakura I want it. Agenda 111 Ghana for now 8 years. It was in the budget. What happened to that money? That was put in the budget. You're useless. A year finance minister. A year can for that court now. A year the Akers house. You're called Kai budget in Ghana for. What happened to that money? And now by Papa. Nyamia dom ama yenya health minister wo bo adwuma and one now say the implementation of the free primary healthcare policy no yakopon eya adoma wo mo accelerate over wo mo accelerate 150 district out of 261 yo mo I mean side district in the various regions e boko no wo mo ebe said e be ya the free primary health care initiative no e betumi aye adwuma na annually afibia na ebe koso aban no 1.5 billion a year Ghana cedis ya nyakopon eya adoma nyakome ya adoma wo ko da be ya 50th epu ya His Excellency John Dramani Mama President Papa President wo ifinyansa President ya wo dwene primary health care ho say ye manipa enya ponde na chip compounds awodwe health centers polyclinics nationwide ye bie na tese mu ba bia na ayaresa ayarehwe entumi fa ntuma pa infra o president we no amompaya man na o sori na wo ye useless LGBTQ press conference ya nyame de becho yetie honorable Minta Akando.
Now the difference between the free primary health care and the national health insurance I've already indicated clearly. The free primary health care will include curative. I mentioned it in my speech. Some malaria, some minor procedures, malaria, diarrhea, respiratory infections, and all that. And the preventive and promotive, where you see the volunteers with their bags at their back and walking into people's homes, debtors and what have you. That is different. But the national health insurance will go beyond the free primary health care package. So when you are sick and you go to the primary health care facility and you are referred to, let's say, a regional hospital, you cannot go and say because there's free primary health care, they should take care of you free of charge. It will not happen. And it is about time we get to know these boundaries clearly. Nobody is ready to give any false hope. So that is why it is important, in order for you as a Ghanaian to have that comprehensive protection, it is important to complement this one with national health insurance so that you will be a subscriber. So please, in the matter of 1 year, we inherited a national health insurance coverage at around, Dr. Bampo is here, around 57, right? Around 57%. But in the matter of 1 year, we now stand at 66%. So we are not leaving any angle, any sector of the health sector behind. We are working simultaneously, whether it's FDI FDA or the Ghana Health Service or Vaccine Institute or regional hospitals or teaching. Everybody, you must move. That's what we are doing in that ministry, and everybody is on board. You can see all the directors. So it is about free primary health care, although it's not about Mahama Cares, but you see Mahama Cares here. It's one ministry. Anyway, so that is the difference.
The fantastic and capacity health minister, Honorable Kwabena Minta Akando. Fantastic delivery. Power to the people. And in some able for a one. But you take your time. Never say video in me bar. After showing the video, no, me was in Biameka. This week, the GRA boss will be in the studio here this week. Obeba, he has to come and answer questions. He has to come here and answer questions. So this week, Obeba, I'm going to send the cat. National Security Coordinator Ajay Razak, COP Bibiabo Kodie, we know Deputy Mami Elizabeth Moboy Juma Papa Mokoso Moy Juma Sa National Signals Bureau Honsu Dr. Boate to Tony Meyi Papa. But see, I'm fine. I see who you are. MB before. I'm the best sell mine. And they say, your man happy. Yes. I'm a casa in the America. The Sassanasi John Dramani Mahama, and a bro, I didn't name Tiaseso. I'm not down to Minda. Bonnet on MB before Bonnet a day, a woman, Bonnet, I didn't Bonnet, a woman. A do baby in Nipa, I do with the team. I also what the idea seems saying, we Bonnet any day if you know you Bonnet in a film. Yes, it happened to Nkrumah. It happened to Nkrumah. The UP tradition, we know them. And they have not changed. They keep changing their names from UP to NPP. And with the Ronald said it in Cape Coast way back in 2016. And sometimes I hear them who say, NDC phone be ascertain NPP phone diga and I'm who are dreaming. Before you know Mudiga. And before you know Mudiga. They make a company for Masun 2 years from the top. Sati toto adai East Legon mototo adai mototo free MPP for no. Munya very careful. Munya very careful. Adwe papa enu omutim MPP nia wono wade akufo ado achi wutumi sesana emane nya ye da akufo ado hey me pese me ko deep no me yesi hey ya ba ya resa video me ba be yi Ghana Revenue Authority Commissioner General Oba Juma na edumu be so ma Juma na ya woto na ma kan sam sa me say Commissioner General bi be so ma Juma na ya den aya woto ba bibia mo no ho there is a way yakopo the angels no when we show that way no we bet you the path where to follow, where to go, and we will succeed. Yes. What the yenti we obi an taking the time on hwe na wonti mesa atwaso.
GRA, together with the Ministry of Finance last year, conducted a study over the last 5 years, and we did find out that the state actually lost over 11 billion Ghana cedis, which is significant. For that reason, we needed a system that will allow us reduce the leakages, and that is the reason why we are introducing Publican, a complementary tool that will assist us as customs to be able to do our work better in arriving at a fair duty assessment and ensuring that the importer pays the fair taxes and the state also collects the fair taxes from the importers. Before Publican, it took averagely about 2 hours for our officers to be able to scan through a load of information to arrive at a decision. What Publican is doing is to the same information, analyze it in 5 minutes and generate a report for the officer and allow the officer to go through it and make the right decision. Publican will help the officers to accurately determine the country of origin, because that's a key factor in the determination of the taxes. Second is a classification. Every product manufactured and traveling across the world has a unique code, and when you miss that unique code, you will not pay the right taxes. And finally, how much is an item paid for which the taxes ought to be collected? Publican does not make a decision. Publican facilitates and assists the officer to arrive at a decision. 2 weeks before the introduction of Publican, we were generating a revenue of about 2.4 billion Ghana cedis. 2 weeks after the introduction of Publican, we are generating 3.6 billion Ghana cedis. That means that within 2 weeks alone, Publican is assisting us to raise revenue by 50%, almost 50%, that's 1.2 billion. Since the introduction of Publican, about 75% of declarations that are made are compliant. However, we are seeing the remaining 25 where Publican is telling us that as custom officers we should look deeper. But more importantly, for importers and agents, we already before Publican had what we call an appeal team in place. So where there's a disagreement with one officer, the importer or agent will escalate it to this appeal team. We want to assure that that appeal team is still in place. It is working as it has been before and after Publican. So we encourage importers to use that system. To assure importers that the introduction of the system will not go against their interests, we've added a second layer which also stand by and meets at least twice a week. So if an importer or agent is still not satisfied with the initial appeal process, they can still make the appeal to this team. And we are saying that this appeal is not manual. You put your appeal in the ICOMs, we pick it up in the ICOMs, we analyze it. If we have to meet the importer, we meet them, we put the results and the conclusions in ICOMs. Going forward, we've introduced the 24-hour shift system at the customs valuation department. That way, as goods come in from end to end, we are running 24-hour system to support that. Secondly, also to encourage our agents and freight forwarders that the results of Publican are available to them as much as available to custom officers. They must also continue to learn and know how Publican works so that they can improve the efficiency of their work and be able to improve the collaborative work that we have with Customs Division of GRA. Revenue is the lifeblood for the development of the nation. Let us do our best to ensure that we play our part, we declare correctly to the state, and the state correctly also assesses and takes the revenue. Know your taxes, pay your taxes, and together, let's build the Ghana we want.
Well, the Publican na waba, you see, me say Publican waba ma amount for. You see, there be a make say. You can't satisfy all the people. And about we buy no, we want to say duty na then IF. te say car no akwa fa ba de ahye container ma na odenie ma e wo se wotua duty no ise say obe declare ne wo say nyama we no no wode ni nyina se car no wo de aba bedru and sa publican mfidie no e best scan bibia ne de ho course aye den e de ho course ama enu ni so declare na honto de kanem na de bia di se chen because we di bedura we benya some custom officers bia we betuatua kakra ye den ama wo na o ma pekwa bi so de yi ama wa. It is over. This man, hey, papa na friend say Anthony Sapon, Commissioner General no na suru no we be juma basa we be juma medjuma kasa. Yes, and the bia me ka say bibia no enchemu ye dan ehia enuti ede maka say tembia ibe say ye di bibi ba no ye ma no nko amanfo ni tim mommo wo da wo stations ya diabolic for no sa diabolic dabo ya no for no ma forget wo mo ya boda wuru na mana to amanfo ni tim se publican ya de papa na ya de aba na o to o mem na person betua to ase we di pabonfo o man ye fa de ni fa develop o man the publican aba be stay krono ya na edimu ene amanfo ekabom naska wase ba ban ho no ekwa ban ho no we de ye niam we na media seka no na o custom officer age kakra no age kakra apodwe no aja wo no we no publican say no say publican aba waba be savior e de magana revenue authority ya wo share a revenue anu mo generate ni daily saadi ba ye eniama wa wo de ba ye no wudi tina wutue o eniama fo wa ha se ye den esu. And you see, that is life. Time changes. It is about getting good leaders to lead. That is all. And that is our problem as a country. No kwa kaya din. But there be a say Ghanaians are descending. Yeah, can cry. NPP for way back in 2016. When moto ayampi di jomama tamo ya kronfo and confirm to I mean, yeah, tagging with so many names. And this will be a hujo Mahama. Yakopo vindicate will be a huno. Ti who send baba AI no mo nchire munyina baba na opanyinya your friend say Anthony Sapo commissioner general obaba fi ha this week
Dedi kama amena PENDREAM TV ase na so far so good say open online portal e wo Ghana nipa share nipa follow nipa comment here to my best of knowledge without any biases PENDREAM TV